Hello, welcome to Free Car Stop. As you can see, where is Josh and Reese? Well, unfortunately, they weren't able to make it today, so I have to have this guy.
Chinese replacement. Timu specified.
So today we are going to go to the old parts of the busway, which I don't think ever opened to the public. So we are going to put a bit of history behind them. We'll tell you the history about it. I just want to say this idea is by Auto Shenanigans. Go check them out. Thank you.
Anyway, let's continue.
Go ahead. Right, hello. Welcome to the Runcorn Busway. Specifically, the old Castlefield corridor, I think it was named. So, the busway, the first section, opened in 1971, spanned 7 miles, and the rest did not open until 1977. And it spanned around 12 miles long, going around the city in like an 8 configuration. Right, so, and the plans before, they didn't want to build a busway at first. They wanted to do a Springfield. The Simpsons, you better get that reference, guys, come on. They wanted to build a monorail.
But why did they not do it? Because they had no money. It's Runcorn, they're fucking poor as shit. They don't get invested enough. Even though it's a new town.
Shut up. So they built a busway and they wanted all people to live within 400 or 500 metres of a bus stop. And that was pretty easy to do, considering that it was just some patches of fields beforehand. Literally, the government made this within the space of 20 years. It's scary. So the busway opened when Crosville was still operating, and they opened a new depot. I forgot the street name of it, but Arriva now runs it. Crosville, they were running buses in Runcorn since 1919, if I'm correct. And then Arriva took over operations in early 2000s when Crosville went goodbye. So, the reason the Castlefield corridor closed is because of the bridge to the right of me. It could not withstand the new bus's weight. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yes, indeed. And if that collapses, there's an expressway below, and there'll be hell of a fucking hassle to deal with.
The reason they didn't build it tall enough, strong enough, was excuse me, they thought that all the buses would have stayed the same.
They built these specifically for the older buses, because you know the new buses are heavy and fat.
They thought that like Leyland Dabs, no, not Leyland Dab, that's a demonstrative bollocks. A Leyland Tiber Club would still be running down here in 2026. That's just a bit absurd. I think
regulations, wheelchairs, all that. Then you have low floor stuff.
Yes, PSVR compliant. So that basically ended Steph Putt buses, which then ended this part of the busway. Right, time to go show you the other part of the abandoned busway. Right, so we are now walking down the old busway. Chris is here.
Yes, I am. And an old bus stop is over there. You see the little engraving into the pavement here,
which is now
fully covered in moss and grass.
Shit, nearly fell.
God damn it, you. Anyway,
I know.
This used to be an old bus stop.
If we just take a bit of the moss away, you could see a screw. But this is where the buses would stop, and here's the footpath.
And where the original bus shelter used to be.
Yes. I think the bus shelter was somewhere around here. So they would be waiting here for it. Let's continue on walking.
You're waiting here.
So I've just been told that lamppost has been there ever since the busway opened in either 71 or 77. I don't know when this part opened, but it's either 71 or 77. So very old lamppost for people who like lampposts. Right, hello. We are at the end of the Castlefield corridor. Well, the short part. As you can see, to the left there, the traffic light is still on. And if you pan behind that, you can see that there's barriers, as well as these barriers that we're sitting on. But there's a little opening in them barriers for cyclists and walkers. Now, it's very weird. It is very weird to see these traffic lights working because nothing comes down here. Like, Chris has just pressed the button and it stayed green for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a decade and they've got new lights. How come this has happened?
Yeah. But, yeah. So, also, on the busway, there's an old bridge, which looks to be from the Victorian era, which is just fully grassed up. It looks like it used to be a pedestrian bridge, but the busway was built right next to it with paths. So it looks like they shut that bridge and just kept it there to rot. But
It's lost memorabilia.
yes, it is indeed. But it is... Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. It is very weird to see these traffic lights still working.
Before you get your hopes up, no, this busway's not getting reinstated.
Yeah, no.
Actually, if they're going to fix that bridge, it's going to be a really expensive project. They're not going to do anything about the busway anytime. They already wanted to raise it because it's losing money, but they can't. It's a part of Runcorn now.
Yeah. It is part of Runcorn's history. And it will just cost so much to remove it, so they're not going to remove it or reinstate any parts or even open any parts.
Besides, you know Runcorn doesn't get invested enough. Like,
Yeah.
most of the places kind of run down. Look at Runcorn High Street, for example.
Yeah, maybe there might be a tad bit of an investment here when Merseytravel Metro takes over. Speak of the devil! that's class, that. Speak of the devil, perfect timing. But maybe when Metro fully gets reinstated, there might be a little bit of investment to redo the roads because they are really bad.
Yeah, no.
Are they green, cameraman?
No.
Oh no, they're amber and now they're red.
So
now
the traffic lights are still working and the sensor's still working.
Yes.
The lights have gone back red. That's
I think the lights think the cameraman's a car. Now I think that's just diabolical. Sorry, cameraman. But hopefully the busway will get a bit of investment when Merseytravel Metro comes in, because the roads are pretty messed up. There's quite a few potholes and all that. The bus stops are horrible. Like they're all graffitied.
Look at the break. I'm going to break it here, but if they put investment in this busway already, it'd be already guided. Just like I think it's the only busway that is not guided. It's just like a separate lane for buses.
Yeah, I think it's the only one in the world. So in Runcorn of all places, an absolute giant shithole. Mega. No offense if you're from Runcorn, like, but most of it is a shithole. There's about 2 nice places. That is it. Guess what the best thing to do in Runcorn is leave. Get on the busway and leave. Leave for town. Go anywhere except for Runcorn or even Widnes, for who cares. Because they are both horrible places. Right, hello, we are back. We're at another part of the busway which is abandoned. Yes, again.
It looks a lot more used than the other busway we recorded.
It does. It looks in much better nick.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I think that's another part of the abandoned busway all the way down there. Whether it's still being used, I don't know, but yeah, we're going to go for a little walk down it. Anyways, so another part of the abandoned busway. Very cool indeed. Right, guys, we're now at one of the abandoned bus stops on the White House
Estate, yeah.
White House Estate branch, and from when the 110 came down and the
500.
500.
When Runcorn used to have it, and they ran right cadets on it.
And look at that. Halton Transport has ceased operations. That is 6 years old, which is insane. And also from COVID. 2 meters apart. I don't think this is actually 2 meters. Maybe it fits 2 people. I don't know. But
it's already used anyway. Nobody really used it.
Yes, it is.
It's White House Estate.
It is insane. Like, look how unfrequent the services were here. Like, that is insane. Infrequent, sorry. Fuck.
Just
I said
morning and
infrequent.
evening peak, I think, is just for the workers around Waithouse Estate.
Yeah.
That's what it's used for. That's
Well,
kind
the
of
500 didn't even stop here in the evenings. It was for 110. But anyway, bit of cool trivia. Let's continue walking, shall we? Welcome to White House. This was the most recently abandoned bit of the busway, seized in about 2022, 23, give or take.
When they either took over from Hull and decided to cut this part of, literally scrap this entire thing off.
Yep. When Arriva took 200, yes, I'm right on that, I think. They literally just scrapped this entire part. I think the last ever bus to come down here was for 110, which has now been cut off because the turning circle is not big enough for a pulsar length. During the time that it did, I think they used like short cadets and all that. So it's quite interesting, actually. I'm surprised since Ashcross have the 200, they haven't reinstated it. But there's no lights or traffic lights or anything, so they'll only run it in literally midday or something at out of peak times, or not even at all. So that's why Ashcross haven't reinstated down here, because I don't think it got used. Like, so the only departures for 110 were
Morning peak and evening peak.
Shut up. 0702, 0715, 0740, 0758, 1704, 1724, 1573. And Halton Transport has ceased operations.
Memorabilia.
Luckily, a few of us has preserved a Halton Transport bus. Halton 39. Very good bus.
With the part of Halton 41.
Yes. We've technically got 2 Halton buses. Halton 41, Halton 39. But we are scrapping 41. Make sure to check out Halton 39 Preservation Group Facebook page. Facebook group.
We also have 33 in the museum as well.
Yes, so owned by Danny Smith, who is a mechanic at Arriva Runcorn depot, so he is. But yeah, welcome to White House. I think it's the last abandoned part of the busway. So I hope you found this video interesting. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching Free Car Stop.
Bye-bye.